Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. We got kind of a cool thing. One of the subscribers and a very active subscriber, and she's recommended lots of music and shared lots of music to me that we've been listening to on this channel. Showed me or asked me to react to the band Machiavellian Gods. Now, I know so I did yesterday, I think it was, and or the day before. It was it was the day before, and only 64 views on that on that video. Okay, only 64, not a lot, but super cool if you like. Well, I don't need to tell you because you're listening to it, so I'll tell other people in other videos. But the cool thing is that she kind of reached out to the Machiavellian God camp, and they actually replied on the comment section. So if you go down to the first Machiavellian God I did a couple of days ago, you'll see their response. They're super cool. I don't know who it was. They don't say, but a representative. But, I asked them, they were so glad that we did the reaction, and they're hoping we're going to listen to the rest of the album, maybe even react to more songs or the album. And they're like, we'd love to hear your opinion. And I'm like, well, okay. You don't need my opinion. You guys are great. And so I said, what song do you recommend? And they responded again. So there's a trilogy. It's kind of a concept album. There's a trilogy in there, and of songs. It's divided into 3 parts. So it says it would be great to go through them without stopping. The whole album is a concept album. It tells a story. If you would like to listen to it, the best way to do it is from the beginning to the end and enjoy the ride. And so super cool. And then they also are talking to the other lady that recommended them in the first place. And so really cool down in the comment section of that other song, the first song. So that being said, there's no way I'm not going to play more. First of all, I liked the song a lot. It was really good. And so we're going to do exactly what they suggested, and we're going to start from the very beginning, and we're going to do 2 songs, because the first song is called Intro, and it's only 1 minute and 57 seconds. And then the next song is called Aeon's Dawn. So we're going to do like 2 at a time, kind of like that. I don't really know. It's broken down into 3 sections. He said, I don't know what the sections are, where the breaks are, but maybe we'll figure it out as we get going. Maybe they'll help me out too if they catch wind of this video as well. So this is Machiavellian God. If you're not familiar with it, it's from their 2019 album Divine Flaw, and it's got 10 songs. It's about 53 and a half minutes, and very good. So if I don't need to tell you what it's like because you're about to hear it, but you got to remember to share more about them on other videos I do so we can get people over here. So let's check out the first track. And it's called Intro, and then we'll play the second one, Aeon's Dawn. Nice.
Coming to see my soul.
Nice. So it sounds like it's going to go right into the next song. So, like they said, it was a concept album. Um, Very good, though. I thought that was great. Super, super great song. Not lots of great transitions and changes. I love the piano. I love the guitar, power in the guitar. The I think the standout to me though is probably the vocalist for sure. Great, great vocalist. His harsh vocals are really, really good. He's got quite a range too. He can really scream the harsh vocals too. Um, I like the technique. I don't know if there's another harsh vocalist in there with him where sometimes it almost sounds like they're harmonizing their harsh vocals like for a word or two a couple of times. Great effect, super great effect. If it was just him overdubbing, still cool. Super great. But I loved it. The song was great. Um, Now, if I was going to critique it, which I don't normally do, um, but they did ask me. They said they'd be interested to know what I think, and I don't think there's anything wrong with it at all. The song was great. You guys have a great sound. I love the arrangement. I love the everything. Just in a couple of production things for my taste, and this is I don't know. It's this is kind of the reason why I don't hadn't listened to a lot of metal in recent history because I can't I can't get uh, a good tracking on the bass. I can hear it back there, but it's just I just want it to be more present. And it's a pet peeve of mine because I'm a bass player, I guess. I just want it to be a little more punchy. I liked the tone of it, but maybe that's why it's not as punchy. Um, just a little bit more in the mix, or just maybe a slightly different tone to give it a little more. Because to me, it just adds more interest to the music. When you can hear what the bass is doing, it's just another thing to listen to. And the other thing is the drums were actually there's three things. The drums were a little bit low in the mix to me as well, and um, not and they should and I think you should do more production and get those toms and things and more separation uh, of the drums to make them stand out and just to give your band that j- special element, and feature the drummer. He's great, super good. He's got all the things, and but that and the other thing is that as great as the vocalist is, I thought he was a little low in the mix a lot, kind of low in the mix a lot. Um, I don't know. It's just what I think. But having said all that, barely. All that was just if it was me in the studio, I would have been like, no, let's do more with the drum mix and let's get the bass up a little bit and get those vocals in there a little higher. Just a little bit. And I think that would be great. Now, I hope you guys are going to do another album and take my advice. Now, I'm sure it's going to be great no matter what you do. But those are just some of the things if you wanted any kind of critique. But I thought it was great. I loved it. I loved the intro. Great. The second song was fantastic. Super good. All right. Well, that's pretty much it for you for right now. But if you guys want to go and check out more of their music, you can do that on Spotify. But I'm going to play the whole album because I can and I want to because I like them and their music sounds really good to me. And I'm going to actually try to promote it on some of the other videos I have. I've got like 2 more to do tonight. I'm going to promote it on that so people can come over and listen to it, hopefully. And then every time I do one, I'm going to do it the very first video of like usually I do about 8. I always do at least 5 or 6. Sometimes 4, but barely ever. But sometimes when I'm busy and I have a long day. Anyways, I'm gonna promote it so we can see if we can get you guys some more listens, you know, and just some more attention, because I think you guys are great, super good. I don't know anything about you. I don't even know where you're from. I wonder if I can find that out somewhere. I don't know. Spotify is weird. They have the about section sometimes on some people, but not all people. So anyways, Divine Flaw is the name of the album. So do check them out. Machiavellian God. Very fun. Great song. Good job, guys. I liked it a lot. And we're going to listen to more. We're going to listen to your whole album on this channel because we want to. Let me know what you think down in the comments, if this is the first time you've heard them or what, you know, if you like them, you know, what you thought about my critique part. But, you know, that's not a major thing. It was just things I was thinking when I was listening that I wish were just another level, just the next level of production. Not that I've ever done anything even as good as what these guys have done. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just giving you my opinion for what it's worth. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much. If you're interested in helping out the channel, please check out my Patreon. I got stuff going on over there, and I really would like to build that Patreon up to help me sort of start, you know, getting an income to help with, you know, the channel, since YouTube doesn't pay me for any of this. So, you know, that would be awesome. And there's ways to help out in the channel, like PayPal, and I have a merch store. You can check that out, so you can get a t-shirt or a coffee mug or something. But anyways, thank you for listening. I appreciate it. And we will check you guys out in the next video, and also down in the comments. I'm going to be checking the comments here, so I want to know what you guys think. Okay, bye-bye.